What's going on, guys? It is 2Canadian here with another Destiny video for you. And for the video today, what we have on the plate is our final of the 3 videos required for the most difficult and the only pieces of the quest line for your exotic sword that you should need a video tutorial for. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, really, it's going to be that same quest I'm sure everybody has heard about, everybody has played multiple times, and you're going to be going to none other than the moon, and you're going to be playing the mission, The Dark Beyond. Now, this is, I'm sure everybody knows what is going to be happening in this mission. It has been criticized time in, time out for the exact same reasons. That damn ghost voice. That damn ghost voice is gonna get us every time. And every time now, we gotta hear the new one. We gotta hear him pose that exact same question. But, what are you gonna do? We're stuck with it and we gotta deal with it. So, let's get right into it. So, when you spawn in, if you've ran this before, you're gonna know you're probably gonna want that checkpoint. You're gonna start right outside of the Temple of Crota, and it is really it marks that about halfway point of the mission. You're just gonna spawn in. You're gonna be boom right there, right at that temple, and obviously enough, walk up. You're gonna inspect that body. You're gonna get a quick cutscene. You're gonna hear that ghost voice we mentioned earlier, and then that is when the fun all begins. Now, you're going to notice that I did, in fact, switch up my gear a little bit. And that is for using, I cannot pronounce the name of that piece I put on. No matter how many times I try, it always eludes me. But it is going to be, you're going to want to put on those grasps, the it's useless for me to even attempt that. But you're going to want to put on those hand pieces. You're going to get your double melee, or if you're running Night Stalker for your Void Edge, you're going to get the double smoke grenade. And all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put on the poison smoke grenade so that it's going to be able to damage the enemies inside of it, which will help you. That counts as your ability kills, and it is going to help you down enemies and earn more points towards it. And instead of having to wait and melee one enemy at a time, you're going to be able to throw one smoke bomb and in the lucky odd chance down 10, 15, 20 enemies if you get that sheer piece of absolute luck. And as you can see, while I'm waiting for my grenades, my smoke bombs, for the cooldown on those to reset, I'm using the Monte Carlo. And that is for the special ability on it, which per kill you get has the chance to replenish the energy on your melee, or again in this case it would be your smoke bomb. So you can throw another one every time that procs up, you get your full smoke bomb back, and then throw it, and that even speeds up how fast you're going to be getting your ability kills. But then again, this brand new Monte Carlo, I just got that 310 Monte Carlo, meta weapon right there, never hesitate to use that. Put back on track. It's not upgraded far enough for that ability, so I had to wait for that respawn every time I wanted to run a new run. But in case you do have it, even year 1 Monte Carlo still has the same ability, can still do the exact same thing. So if you don't have year 2 upgraded, even your year 1 Monte Carlo will still have the exact same effect in this mission. And finally, it's just going to be the exact same thing. You're just going to want to down yourself, reset that part of the mission, continue on, and you're just going to sit there and continuously farm that. This takes, out of every place I've tried personally, this is the fastest way to earn those kills. If you manage to land as many as possible per run, you can average about 5 to 6% out of your 100 per run you do. So it would take roughly 20 times to do this. Each one takes 2 to 3 minutes. So anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour to get that 100% of constant farming this. It is really tedious, it is a lot of work, but if you pull it out to the end, this will definitely benefit you when you're trying to get that exotic sword. So let's jump ahead a little bit. We are going to switch over to the easiest ability kills you can get for running this with a hunter, and that would be for the arc edge. And the reason this is the fastest is because while you're running arc blade, you have an ability on arc blade which per kill you get with arc blade replenishes some of your arc blade meter. Now, the reason that is one of the best ones to use here is because of how close in proximity all those enemies are running through that door. So you're just going to want to make sure you have arc blade on. You're going to want to have the ability which will replenish that energy we were just talking about. And then you're going to also want to have the move for your arc blade, which will spin you in a circle. So you'll do a kind of whirlwind. You'll hit all the enemies within the area of effect of it, and hands down, you're going to kill everything in that range. And you're going to be able to get, every time you use that move, your bar is just going to go straight back to full without hesitation. So we're going to do one more quick jump forward. We're going to go to where I had managed to fill up my super bar to max, and we're going to pop this arc blade, and we're going to see exactly what happens when you have this kind of setup when you're trying to get kills with that arc blade. So you can clearly see that every time I'm using that whirlwind when I have enough enemies around me, that it's going to decrease the bar for literally not even enough time for you to see a decrease in the bar. And then it's just going to go right back higher than it was before I use my ability. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to use that down as many as I can without setting off the next checkpoint, which, in case you didn't realize, would be after killing too many of the enemies, going too far into that room ahead of you, or by killing that knight. So you want to make sure you don't do any one of those three things, and you will not have a problem when it comes to hitting that checkpoint. But anyways, so we're just gonna use that, kill as many as we can in one run, and we're just gonna, if you need that arc edge, you're just gonna keep redoing that cycle on and on again until, of course, you have hit that 100% ability kill meter. And then, of course, we come to the least effective and the slowest ability kills that you can get on a hunter, and that is none other than the infamous gunslinger. And really, there's not much you can really do to speed up this class, or this subclass, I should say. Really, the only thing I can recommend would be to be running that double throwing knife, so minimum as long as you hit them, of course, you're going to be getting your 2 ability kills. And you're also going to want to have combustion on your golden gun, so that if there is a small circle of enemies, pop that golden gun, hit that one shot, they're all going to explode, which is definitely a good way to earn your ability kills, but it's still going to be a little slower than the other 2 classes by far. And then, of course, just rinse, repeat, do it all over again, earn your kills, yada yada yada. Same thing we've already repeated once before earlier in the video, and we're obviously going to need to say it again at this time in the video. But you're really just going to want to keep doing this, earn your kills, and then before you know it, before you even realize, you're going to have all those kills that you're going to need. And with that, there's not really anything else you can do when it comes to your ability kills. You can try and grind them out any other way, but there really is no other way when time is of the essence. So, I hope this will help you guys out. Maybe leave a comment below, let me know how this video worked out for you, what needs to be improved upon in the video. Leave a like. Maybe you didn't like the video, let me know what I need to improve on, like I said. Work from there. And so I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later on my next video.